Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. Breaking news. Edo 2020. Inec releases final list of candidates for governorship elections. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time we're reaching you today. A very big thank you for your ever continuous and massive support. We truly, really appreciate you. Thank you. Today, INEC has just released the final list of candidates for the governorship election in Edo State. With this list, you cannot add, remove, no matter the circumstances. He or she must participate in these elections. Every protocol and everything that needs to be looked at or done has already been done and dusted. At this point is a no-go going back area. The zone is closed. It is all done, and there is nothing that can be done anymore. All we wait now is September 19 for the elections and the final results being announced. Anyway, let's carry on with the news and get all the details. Breaking news, Edo 2020. INEC releases list of candidates for governorship election. The Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, has released the final list of candidates for this year's governorship election in Edo State. Festus Okoye, the National Commission and Chairman, Information and Voters Education Committee, disclosed this in a statement on Saturday. According to Okoye, with the publication of the final list of candidates, no political party can withdraw or subtract any of the nominated candidates. The statement reads, the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, has in compliance with its timetable and schedule of activity and in accordance with Section 34 of the Electoral Act 2010 as amended, published the final list of candidates for the 2020 governorship election in Edo State by displaying it in the Commission's office in the state capital and in the 18 local government area of Edo State. The list has there also been uploaded into the Commission's website. By Section 35 of the Electoral Act and the timetable and schedule for activity of the Commission, the withdrawal or subtraction of candidates for the Edo State election ended 13th July 2020. With the publication of the final list of candidates, no political party can withdraw or subtract any of the nominated candidates or tamper with the list and participants of the candidate in any manner inconsistency with the intent of the Constitution of the Electoral Act. We urge political parties to pay close attention to the timetable stipulated in the timetable and the schedules of activity of the Commission, as well as provision for the Constitution of the Electorate Act. And there are the list of people that have been qualified for the elections. I will just say the big ones. For now. For APC, you have Osage Ize Iyamu, and for deputy, you have Abdul Gani for deputy. And for PDP, you have Godwin Obaseki. And for deputy, you have Philip Shaibu, among others. I just called the big ones, the names that most people are familiar with. There are others, male, female, and all the lists are there. So by this, we have 14 political parties taking part in the election. We have governorship candidates 14. We have male candidates 12. Female candidate 2. That will need any impaired in any way or form 0. So these are the list of those who are taking part in the governorship election. Like I said, I only made sure the 2 big parties. There are other parties also stated there for the elections in Edo State. So it doesn't matter whatever happens from here. It doesn't matter what the matter or it doesn't matter what your grievances are. Like we earlier stated, if you've been following us, you hear closely that Some people have come up with some grievances here and there to say, no, I don't want this person. There is this case, there is that. For now, if you have not been able to prove that or been able to do that up until now, you can't do it anymore. Why? The door is closed. It's like in the marriage proposal, when people are to get married, first of all, at the courts, what they do is that they publish the names of those people and they make it public for everyone, for the community, for everyone, general public to come and, raise their concerns if they know anything or any reasons why these people cannot be joined in matrimony. Probably one of the parties has been married or has a concubine or is deceiving the other partner, or one of them have a partner. It is time for you to come forward and speak up and say, no, you cannot wed this person, or this man cannot marry this woman, and you state your reasons, and it will be looked at and investigated. If found true, the person can be imprisoned and it can be dealt with for trying to defraud or tarnish the image of the commission. So these things are taken seriously. Now with the Electoral Act, this one has been done as well, where APC, where PDP, and every other party involved in this election has come up all together. They've come up together and they've showed their interest. And Inec have gone ahead and have published their names not only in Edo State but also in the capital, also in Abuja, and in the Inec office, to say to everybody, general public, if you have any concerns, any reasons why these people are not qualified to conduct for public office in any way, form, or kind, please speak now or forever hold your peace. Just like the marriage vows. Yes, yeah, it sounds similar. So you need to come up and speak and state your grievances, why you feel this person is not worthy of a public office. Now, for sake of argument's sake, some of you might say, okay, what about the 700 million fraud against Izeyam? Well, that case has been postponed up until October. And if nothing has been done in that case up until now, I'm afraid, I'm sorry but not sorry, that is after the elections, because whatever decision comes up now, that door is closed right now as we speak, because it has been Inec have stated it out that anyone who has any concerns and the period that they've given for notice have come and gone. So by now, anyone who has any reason why Inec should not allow those persons to participate, and I've not said it up until now, well, it's called game over. At this point is a point of no go, no return. They have to participate. They have to be part of this election process. And Inec have declared it. They said it. They put it out there in the place of the public notice, and the period have elapsed for anyone who is intending to lay any form of complaint or grievances to have spoken up their mind and should have made it known by this time. If you have not made it known, I'm sorry, the game is up, and it's time for elections. It's a few weeks to Edo State elections. Ondo State primaries is around the corner. By next week, we'll be keeping you informed with all that is going on with regards to Ondo State. But for now, it's Edo State, and the elections are quite fierce. The persons involved are quite interesting. The characters, all that have happened up until now, is really a serious place for concern to see if Nigerians, for the first time in a long time, will do right by the people and will implement true justice, fairness, equality, and make sure that the election process is transparent and everyone has a field day at the end of the day, and the true result is announced for the general public, and whoever emerges the winner becomes the governor of Edo State in the next 4 years. Now the deal is out, the cat is out of the bag. We know those that are participating. There are 4 political parties due to contest in the election. Come September the 19th is all there. 4 political parties are going to participate in this election, and after the elections, then we get the results. But for now, it's all done and dusted, and now INEC has given their awareness to say, finally, this is the timetable. The elections will carry on. It will go on scheduled as planned. There is no, all the contemplation if they should move the date as a result of coronavirus. We did that news where we informed you that there were contemplations, and some people since we are thinking, should we move the date? Is it about time, or should we do it in January or February? Well, that card is out of the table. What we have now, and the only options is election, election September the 19th. Whatever happened, by God's grace, the election will hold. And by the end of the day, stay tuned. We will keep you informed. Don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. God bless. Bye for now.